What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. You remember that story in the Old Testament about the children of Israel after they had gotten out of bondage? They're in the desert. They're out of slavery. After 400 years, they're out of slavery. But guess what? They start mumbling, grumbling, and stumbling. They start grumbling. Oh, why do we have to eat this manna? Were we not better off back in Egypt when we had steaks and filet mignon and everything else? Do you forget the suffering? What are we taking for granted? What are we taking for granted? You see, in my humble opinion, they had become institutionalized. See, once someone is institutionalized, they become used to their surroundings. My mother always said that if you lay in poo-poo, after a while, you don't smell it. You become used to it. And I think that that's what happened to the children of Israel. They had become used to bondage. They had become used to being enslaved. They weren't used to being free. They weren't used to relying on God. Therein lies the issue. God wanted them to rely totally on him. He says, I am your God. I will provide manna from heaven daily. God wants you to rely on him every day. Ask, seek, knock, and the door will be open. Are you willing to trust God? Against all odds, against anything and anyone else. Are you willing to trust God? Are you willing to trust God over CNN, MSNBC? Are you willing to trust God over whoever is on the throne in 1600 Pennsylvania come November? Because my faith tells me no matter who's on the throne in 1600 Pennsylvania, Jesus remains on the throne in heaven, and he will never disappoint. Who are you following? Peace.